Your body is basically running software from 200,000 years ago, and it's causing some seriously weird glitches in 2025. Starting at number 50 and counting down to the most mind-blowing evolutionary mismatch that affects you every single day. And number 1 will completely change how you see your own body. Number 50, getting goosebumps from music. We've all felt it. That wave of chills during an epic movie soundtrack or your favorite song. Your body thinks emotional music is a threat? Here's what's actually happening. Goosebumps evolved to make our fur stand up, making us look bigger to predators, but humans lost our fur 1.2 million years ago. Your brain still interprets strong emotions as danger, triggering this useless response. Scientists call it Frisson, and only 50% of people experience it regularly. You're literally having a Stone Age defense mechanism triggered by Spotify. Number 49, the urge to pee when you touch water. Ever wonder why washing dishes makes you suddenly need the bathroom? It's called the latchkey incontinence response. Your bladder evolved to empty near water sources, our ancestors' safe zones. In the wild, this made sense. Relieve yourself where predators couldn't ambush you. But now, your bladder thinks your kitchen sink is a prehistoric watering hole. Studies show 65% of people experience this, and women are twice as likely due to shorter urethras. Number 48, yawning is contagious, even through screens. You're probably yawning right now just reading this. Your brain has mirror neurons that evolved for tribal synchronization. When one person was tired, the whole group needed to rest together for safety. But here's the kicker. It works through screens, with animated characters, even with dogs. Researchers found people yawn 4x more when watching others yawn, and psychopaths are immune to contagious yawning because they lack the empathy circuits. Your Stone Age brain can't tell the difference between your tribe and a YouTube video. Number 47, waking up 1 minute before your alarm. This isn't coincidence, it's your body's anticipatory awakening response. Your internal clock, circadian rhythm, evolved to wake you before sunrise to avoid predators. Now it's learned your alarm pattern and releases cortisol exactly 60-90 seconds early. German researchers found this happens to 42% of people regularly. Your prehistoric brain is literally trying to protect you from your iPhone alarm. Number 46, getting hangry, angry when hungry. That rage you feel when someone asks what you want for dinner? It's your amygdala hijacking your prefrontal cortex. When blood sugar drops below 70 mAh, your brain thinks you're in survival mode. Our ancestors needed aggression to compete for scarce food. But now you're snapping at your partner because the pizza is 10 minutes late. Studies show hanger causes 37% more arguments in relationships. Your body literally can't tell the difference between waiting for DoorDash and starving on the savannah. Number 45, the doorway effect. Forgetting why you entered a room. Walk into the kitchen and forget why. Your hippocampus evolved to dump memories when entering new territories, crucial for focusing on immediate threats in new environments. Cave to cave, this saved lives. But your brain treats your bedroom and bathroom as different survival zones. Notre Dame researchers found we forget 20% more after walking through doorways. You're not losing your mind. Your brain thinks every room might have a saber-toothed tiger. Number 44, blushing when embarrassed. You're the only species that blushes, and it makes zero sense in 2025. Blushing evolved as an involuntary apology signal, showing submission to prevent tribal exile. Blood rushes to your face, ears, and neck, broadcasting your shame. But now, you're turning red in a Zoom meeting because you forgot to unmute. Darwin called blushing the most peculiar and most human of all expressions. Your body is literally apologizing with blood flow for social mistakes that won't kill you. Number 43, morning sickness and pregnancy. Plot twist, morning sickness might have saved our species. It peaks during weeks 8 to 12 when the fetus is most vulnerable to toxins. Our ancestors' food was often spoiled or poisonous. Nausea protected babies from harmful substances. But modern food is safe. Yet 70% of pregnant women still experience it. Your body is protecting your baby from pasteurized milk and FDA-approved vegetables. Cornell researchers found women with morning sickness have 75% lower miscarriage rates. Evolution doesn't care about your comfort. Number 42, the 3 p.m. energy crash. That post-lunch zombie feeling? Your body temperature naturally dips between 2 and 4 p.m., triggering sleep hormones. Early humans napped during peak heat to conserve energy and avoid predators. But your circadian rhythm doesn't know you have air conditioning and a desk job. NASA found a 26-minute nap at 3 p.m. improves performance by 34%. Your body is forcing a siesta whether you're in a savanna or a cubicle. Number 41, stress eating carbs and sugar. When stressed, your brain screams for donuts. Here's why. Cortisol triggers cravings for high-calorie foods because stress meant physical danger. You'd need energy to fight or flee. Our ancestors' stress was a charging mammoth. Yours is an email from your boss. Yet your body can't tell the difference. University of Michigan found stressed people eat 40% more sweet foods. You're carb loading for a physical threat that's actually just a deadline. Number 40, fear of public speaking, worse than death. 75% of people fear public speaking more than dying. Why? Being watched by multiple eyes triggered our predator detection system. In prehistoric times, being stared at meant you were either prey or being judged for tribal exile. Both deadly. Your amygdala can't distinguish between a PowerPoint presentation and a pack of wolves evaluating dinner. Brain scans show public speaking activates the same regions as physical pain. Number 39, Déjà Vu. That eerie I've been here before feeling? It's your brain's pattern recognition software glitching. The hippocampus evolved to quickly match current situations with past dangers. Sometimes it fires prematurely, creating false familiarity. 70% of people experience it, peaking at age 15-25 when your brain is most plastic. Your survival system is so hyperactive it's creating false memories to keep you safe from nothing. Number 38, wisdom teeth. 32 teeth made sense when we lost several by age 30 from our rough, uncooked diet. Wisdom teeth were evolution's dental insurance policy. But modern soft foods and dentistry mean we keep all our teeth, and our jaws have shrunk 10% since agriculture began. Result? 85% of people need wisdom teeth removed. Your mouth is literally too evolved for your own teeth. Number 37, motion sickness from reading in cars. Your inner ear says you're moving, your eyes say you're still. Brain concludes, poison. Motion sickness evolved to detect neurotoxins that cause disorientation. Vomiting expelled the poison, but your brain can't understand cars exist. It thinks you've eaten something hallucinogenic. NASA found 60% of astronauts get space sick for the same reason. Your body's anti-poison system is triggered by reading your phone. Number 36, the startle response to loud noises. That full-body jerk when something drops. Your acoustic startle response fires in 20-50 milliseconds, faster than conscious thought. Loud sounds meant danger. Predators, rockfalls, thunder. Your body floods with adrenaline, pupils dilate, muscles tense. But now, you're having a survival response to someone dropping a spoon. Veterans with PTSD have heightened responses because their brains can't unlearn that loud, kiasnikitslied deadly. Number 35, nail biting when anxious. 20% of adults bite their nails, and it's not just a bad habit. Grooming behaviors release endorphins and lower cortisol. Chimps do it too when stressed. For our ancestors, keeping nails short prevented infection and improved dexterity. Your anxiety is triggering ancient grooming software. MIT researchers found nail biters have stronger immune systems from exposure to bacteria. Evolution might actually reward this flaw. Number 34, getting sleepy after eating. That food coma isn't laziness. It's your parasympathetic nervous system switching to rest and digest mode. Early humans needed to stay still after eating to maximize nutrient absorption and avoid predators smelling food. Your vagus nerve literally slows your heart rate after meals. But your body doesn't know you can digest a sandwich while answering emails. Japanese companies that allow post-lunch naps see 34% productivity increases. Number 33, phantom phone vibrations. 89% of college students experience phantom vibration syndrome, feeling your phone buzz when it didn't. Your brain evolved to be hypervigilant for touch sensations that could mean danger. Insects, snakes, predators. Now it's misinterpreting everything as notifications. Your clothing shifting becomes a text message. Doctors call it tactile hallucination, and it's your ancient alert system trying to process modern technology. Number 32. Crying when extremely happy. Tears of joy make zero evolutionary sense. Why waste precious salt and water when you're safe? New research suggests it's an emotional overflow valve. When positive emotions exceed your prefrontal cortex's processing capacity, your body defaults to the crying response to restore balance. Olympic athletes cry on podiums because their brains literally can't handle that much joy. You're short-circuiting from happiness. Number 31. The urge to pop pimples. That satisfying yet gross compulsion? It's grooming behavior that prevented infection in our prehistoric ancestors. Primates spend 20% of their day grooming each other, removing parasites and debris. Your brain rewards you with dopamine for cleaning your skin. But popping pimples actually causes more infection now. Dr. Pimple Popper has 7 million subscribers because we're all running ancient parasite removal software. Number 30, seasonal affective disorder. SAD affects 10 million Americans, but it was once a survival advantage. Decreased winter sunlight triggered depression, reducing activity and conserving calories when food was scarce. Our ancestors who felt sad in winter survived better. But now you have electricity in grocery stores. Your brain still thinks winter means starvation. Light therapy works because it tricks your primitive brain into thinking it's summer. Number 29. Baby fever, sudden urge for children. That overwhelming need to hold babies? It's your brain's reproductive hijacking system. Seeing infant features, big eyes, round face, triggers oxytocin and dopamine release. This ensured our ancestors cared for offspring. But now it works with baby animals, dolls, even Baby Yoda. Japanese researchers found women's brains showed the same response to puppies as human babies. Your reproduction software can't tell the difference between species. Number 28. Fear of heights, even behind glass. Acrophobia affects 5% of people, but everyone feels some height anxiety. Your visual cliff reflex evolved 50 million years ago, before humans existed, but your brain doesn't understand safety glass. Standing on a glass skywalk, your amygdala screams, "falling," while your logic knows you're safe. This conflict causes vertigo. VR therapists now treat acrophobia because your ancient brain believes virtual cliffs are real. Number 27. Revenge fantasies. Imagining elaborate revenge scenarios? Your brain is running justice simulation software. Early humans needed to predict and prevent future betrayals for survival. Mental rehearsal improved outcomes. But now you're planning comebacks to arguments from 2015. Stanford found people spend 20 minutes daily on revenge thoughts. Your brain wastes energy preparing for social battles that will never happen. Number 26. Trypophobia, fear of holes. 15% of people feel disgusted by clustered holes. Lotus pods, honeycomb, bubble wrap. This isn't a learned fear, it's pathogen avoidance. Poisonous animals often have high contrast hole patterns. Parasites create similar clusters. Your brain evolved to feel revulsion to keep you safe. But now you're getting nauseous from coffee foam patterns. Your disease avoidance system is triggered by innocent objects. Number 25. Sleep paralysis demons. 8% of people experience sleep paralysis. Waking up unable to move, often seeing terrifying figures. Here's what's happening. REM atonia, muscle paralysis during dreams, continues after waking. Your threat detection system, hyperactive without movement, hallucinates dangers. Every culture has names for these demons. But it's just your brain's security system malfunctioning during the transition from sleep to wake. Number 24. The runner's high. That euphoria after exercise? It's not just endorphins, it's endocannabinoids, your brain's natural cannabis. This reward system evolved to help persistence hunters run prey to exhaustion. Early humans could run for hours, feeling progressively better. But now you're getting high on a treadmill going nowhere. Your brain rewards you for catching nothing. Number 23. Misophonia, hatred of chewing sounds. 20% of people feel rage hearing others eat. This isn't rudeness, it's hypervigilant threat detection. Chewing sounds in nature meant a predator was near, eating prey. Your brain still interprets mouth sounds as danger signals. MRI scans show misophonia activates fight-or-flight responses. You're having a survival reaction to someone eating chips. Number 22, the Uncanny Valley. Why do realistic robots and CGI creep you out? Your brain evolved to detect sick or dead humans who might carry disease. Almost but not quite human faces trigger pathogen avoidance. This protected our ancestors from corpses and illness. But now you're disturbed by animated movies. Pixar deliberately makes characters cartoony to avoid triggering your corpse detection software. Number 21, Pareidolia, seeing faces everywhere. Toast Jesus. Moon faces. Cars with expressions. Your brain has specialized face detection neurons that fire in 170 milliseconds, faster than you can consciously process. This helped identify friends from foes instantly. But it's so sensitive it finds faces in clouds, outlets, buildings. Your survival software is so good at finding faces, it finds them where they don't exist. Number 20, ASMR, brain tingles from whispering. Millions watch strangers whisper and tap objects. Why? ASMR triggers the same pathways as social grooming in primates. Soft sounds and personal attention released oxytocin, strengthening tribal bonds. Your brain thinks YouTube whisperers are grooming you. Only 40% of people experience it, possibly those with more active social bonding circuits. You're having an intimate primate response to strangers on the internet. Number 19, sympathetic pregnancy, Couvade syndrome. 25% of expectant fathers gain weight, have morning sickness, even labor pains. Their testosterone drops 30%, prolactin rises. This isn't psychosomatic, it's biological. Male caregiving hormones evolved to ensure fathers stayed with pregnant partners. But now, men are having pregnancy symptoms in hospital waiting rooms. Your body is preparing for fatherhood whether you're carrying the baby or not. Number 18, the spotlight effect. You think everyone notices your bad hair day? They don't. The spotlight effect makes you overestimate how much others observe you by 50%. This hypervigilance evolved for small tribes where reputation meant survival. Being watched closely mattered when there were 150 people in your whole world. But now you think millions of strangers care about your mismatched socks. Your brain can't scale down from tribe to city. Number 17, cute aggression. It's so cute I want to squeeze it. This violent urge toward adorable things is real. Yale researchers found people who experience cute aggression have better emotional regulation. It's your brain's attempt to balance overwhelming positive emotions with aggressive thoughts. You're literally too happy, and your brain panics. 64% of people report wanting to bite cute things. Your emotion regulation system is overcompensating for puppies. Number 16, the call of the void. Standing on a cliff and thinking, what if I jumped? You're not suicidal, it's high place phenomenon. 50% of people experience it. Your brain is running safety simulations, imagining dangers to avoid them. But consciousness misinterprets these warnings as desires. French call it l'appel du vide. Your survival system is so good at imagining dangers, it scares you with your own thoughts. Number 15, rejection-sensitive dysphoria. That crushing feeling from minor rejection? Your brain processes social rejection in the same regions as physical pain. Tribal rejection meant death, so we evolved to feel social pain intensely. Tylenol actually reduces hurt feelings because it works on these shared pathways. But now you're having survival-level pain from an unreturned text message. Your brain thinks being left on read equals exile. Number 14, exploding head syndrome. 10% of people hear explosive bangs when falling asleep. As your brain shuts down for sleep, auditory neurons sometimes fire all at once, like a computer crash. This massive neural discharge creates phantom sounds, explosions, cymbals, screams. Your brain is literally making shutdown noises. There's no treatment because it's harmless. Just your neural networks powering down too dramatically. Number 13, semantic satiation. Say any word 30 times. It becomes meaningless noise. This isn't a bug, it's neural adaptation. Repeated stimuli reduce neural response to prevent overload. This helped ancestors ignore constant background sounds and focus on changes. But now you can make any word sound fake. Bowl. I bowl. I bowl. Your meaning detection system has an off switch you can trigger manually. Number 12, sleep orgasms. 37% of women and 83% of men have experienced sleep orgasms. Your brain paralyzes your body during REM, but forget to turn off arousal systems. Increased blood flow plus dream content equals unconscious climax. This might have encouraged reproduction even during sleep. But now you're having evolutionary reproduction practice. Alone in bed. Your body is so focused on making babies, it doesn't even need you awake. Number 11, photic sneeze reflex. 25% of people sneeze when looking at bright light. This Aikadu syndrome, yes, that's the real name, is a neural crossing error. Your optic and trigeminal nerves are too close, so bright light triggers the sneeze reflex. It's genetic. If you have it, your kids have a 50% chance. Fighter pilots with this reflex can't fly certain aircraft. You're having a respiratory response to photons. Number 10, false awakening loops. Waking up, starting your day, then waking up again, still dreaming. Some people experience 5+ false awakenings in a row. Your brain is practicing wake routines during REM sleep, but consciousness partially activates. You're stuck between states, living multiple mornings. This reality testing failure shows how fragile your perception is. Your brain can't even reliably tell you when you're awake. Number 9, emotional contagion through text. You can catch emotions from reading messages. Mirror neurons fire even for written words, making you feel what others write. This empathy system evolved for face-to-face tribal bonding. But now you're having physiological responses to emoji. Studies show that reading angry emails raises cortisol as much as real confrontation. Your Stone Age empathy circuits are triggered by pixels. Number 8, time dilation in emergencies. Car crashes feel like slow motion because your amygdala hijacks your brain during threats, recording everything in high definition. More memories. Time feels longer. This gave ancestors more time to react to danger. But your brain can't tell the difference between a tiger and a fender bender. Skydivers can't actually see in slow motion. They just remember more densely. Your brain is literally hacking time perception. Number 7, implicit egotism. You're unconsciously drawn to people, places, and things that resemble your name. Johns are overrepresented in jobs starting with J. Dennis's become dentists. You prefer brands matching your initials. This narcissistic bias evolved to help identify genetic relatives in small tribes. But now you're making life decisions based on alphabet coincidences. Your tribal recognition software is glitching on modern naming systems. Number 6, the Tetris Effect. Play any game long enough and you'll see it everywhere. Tetris blocks in buildings, Candy Crush in tile floors. Your brain continues pattern recognition training even after stopping. This helped ancestors master survival skills quickly. But now your neural networks are practicing mobile games. MRI scans show your brain physically changes shape from repetitive gaming. You're evolving to match your apps. Number 5, cryptomnesia, accidental plagiarism. Your brain forgets sources but keeps information, making you think others' ideas are yours. George Harrison accidentally plagiarized My Sweet Lord this way. This memory efficiency helped ancestors retain crucial survival info without tracking every source. But now you're stealing tweets thinking they're original thoughts. Your brain's compression algorithm is too good. It's deleting attribution data. Number 4, the doorbell dread response. Unexpected doorbells trigger fight or flight in 73% of people. For 200,000 years, unexpected visitors meant danger. Your amygdala can't evolve fast enough to understand Amazon delivery. Heart rate spikes, cortisol floods, pupils dilate, all for your food order. Ring doorbell cameras exist because our brains treat every visitor like a potential invader. You're having a predator response to pizza delivery. Number 3, proprioceptive drift, rubber hand illusion. Stroke a rubber hand while hiding your real hand. Your brain adopts the fake hand as yours in 3 minutes. This body ownership flexibility helped ancestors adapt to tool use and injuries, but it means your self-perception is shockingly hackable. VR uses this to make you feel avatars are your body. Your brain's What Is Me software can be rewritten with a $5 rubber glove. Number 2, the Baader-Meinhof Phenomenon. Learn a new word and suddenly see it everywhere. Your brain has pattern recognition confirmation bias. Once something's marked important, you notice it constantly. This helped ancestors track crucial survival patterns. But now you think the universe is sending messages through license plates. It's not synchronicity, it's your brain's search algorithm highlighting matches that were always there. Number 1. Consciousness itself. Here's the ultimate evolutionary mismatch. Consciousness. Your self-awareness evolved for social prediction in small tribes, but consciousness wasn't designed to contemplate its own existence, death, or the heat death of the universe. Every existential crisis, every what's the meaning of life spiral, that's your social prediction software trying to model infinity. You have anxiety because your brain is running tribal gossip software on cosmic questions. We're the only species that knows we're going to die, and our brains have no program for processing that information. Your consciousness is basically a social tracking app trying to comprehend eternity. So there you have it. 50 ways your ancient body is spectacularly failing at modern life. From phantom phone buzzes to existential dread, you're running caveman software in a digital world. Next time your body does something weird, remember, it's not broken, it's just 200,000 years out of date. Which of these hit home for you? Drop a comment below, unless your Stone Age brain is too busy making you scroll to the next video. Evolution's funny like that.